Hey, what's up, guys? I'm X1, as you probably know. And, as always, I'm gonna have to plug a couple of things. Number one, I have a Twitch. Please go follow me there, it'll be on screen. Number two, a lot of you who are watching right now aren't subscribed, so please, go and subscribe, press that big red button, please. And turn on notifications, and like the video if you do enjoy. And that's pretty much it. Let's go on with the video. Alright, so this story happens in like first-ish grade, around there. I was like around 7 years old, I believe, and I had a crush on this girl, and we will call her Sam. Okay, so Sam, I really liked this girl because I thought she was cute and I thought that she was nice. Looking back on it, she was as white as a ghost. Not saying that's a bad thing. But like, she was as white as a ghost. She had blue eyes, and her hair was, like, really, really blonde. It almost blended it with her skin. Alright. So, that's what Sam looked like. And I thought that she looked kinda cute, okay? I didn't really talk to Sam all that much. But, sorry. But when I did talk to her, I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed to talk to her when I was. So, because I was talking to her, I started to grow more and more attached, if that makes sense. Like, I started to have more of a crush on her, like, every time we talked, pretty much. So then it got to the point where, when I went home, one day, me and my sisters, I have two sisters, we were, like, drawing, just stuff. We were just drawing. But instead of just drawing, I should say, I was making a letter to my crush. Now, because I'm making a letter to my crush, and we were doing this all on, like, a glass table, so it was clear, one of my sisters looks under the table to see what's under the paper and sees that I'm making a letter to my crush. She said that she's gonna tell my dad, and because I'm really young, I kind of start to panic. And I, like, beg her not to tell my dad, because that would just be a really awkward conversation. Not a conversation that I would want, to be honest. So, I beg her enough to the point where she just agrees to not tell my dad. So, I'm happy, and I go to bed that night. Now, at night, while I'm sleeping, I start to have a dream. And I start dreaming about me and Sam just, like, playing together as boyfriend and girlfriend for some reason. It was so dumb. So I'm dreaming that me and Sam are together playing. And then the next morning, I wake up, I get ready for school, and I get to school. Alright? I get to school, and I see Sam. So, I see Sam. I go down those stairs. I walk over to Sam, JoJo style, like the Chad I am, and tell her, hey, I have a letter for you. But since I'm like 7, it probably came out more as like, hey, read this, please. So Sam grabs the letter and starts reading it. It doesn't take her long. I highly doubt she read the whole thing. I don't really remember if she did. But it was like 3 pages long, front and back. So it was like 6 pages, pretty much. And they all had pictures. And like, the story went along the lines of, like, one day there was this beautiful girl, like, at school that this guy really liked, and then they ended up being together forever. Blah, blah, blah. Okay? So then she starts crying tears of joy. Alright? And then, once she starts to cry tears of joy, she she ends up giving me a hug while she's crying tears of joy. And in my mind, I'm like, yes! Yes! I got a girlfriend! Let's go! Let's go! Not quite. Not quite. Sadly. Yeah. She does that. And then she says words that kind of just like broke everything. Broke my heart, broke my brain. I was confused and upset and mad. All at the same time. I was not happy at all. She says the words, "Sorry, but I have a boyfriend." I was not happy, like, at all. I didn't expect that. I was mad, I was sad, I was not very glad. But instead of showing all that, I just said, okay, and walked away. Looking back on it, though, like, I'm pretty sure she didn't know what to say to somebody asking to be her boyfriend. And I'm pretty sure that she was supposed to say that. So I'm pretty sure she just didn't know any better than to just say no or yes or something like that. So yeah, that happened. But then, for the whole day, during math, during ELA, during tech, whatever I had back then, during all of that, I was just upset. I don't know if I cried or not, but I was upset. I wasn't very happy. And then I guess, or at least my mom told me, when I came home, I told her about it, and I also said, never again. I'm never doing that again. I was that upset. But then once we get home, it starts turning dark, and I go to bed. As I'm going to bed, I start to dream about Sam and whoever Sam's boyfriend was hanging out. And that's pretty much the whole story, guys. There's really not any more. So please check out my Twitch, follow me there. Please hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment GG. Just comment GG, just like that. Cause it'll really help me in the YouTube algorithm. Please check out my other videos, they're all bangers from what I know at least. Of course, I'm a little biased. Also, I finally got a USB stick. So, the gameplay that you should be seeing right now is directly from my PS4 and going in from my USB stick into my tablet. So now, no more tablet camera, hopefully. Let's go. But that's all for today, guys. Please have a good day, and goodbye.